Alright, so I wasn't going to make a video on this, but then I saw a lot of the people that I follow hadn't made a video on this yet. So I guess I just thought I'd bring you up to speed on this. See, I posted about this on my social media yesterday, and usually when I post something, I say, you know, it's pretty convincing. I'll say something about it that shows that it's fake. But with this one, I posted like I believed in it. Like it was just a regular post. I wanted to see if any of my friends or family would be able to be the ones first to comment on my post and tell me that it's fake, instead of me having to ruin everything for them and tell them that it's fake. And no, they all fell for it, because every single viral post is pushed on purpose, and everyone always falls for it, especially when there's a GoFundMe attached to it. Watch some of this.
Heartbreaking cries from a 9-year-old Australian boy who was bullied at school.
And I've got to constantly keep my eye on him because of the suicide attempts. This is what bullying does, people.
Quaden Bayless is Indigenous and has dwarfism, two traits his mother says he is picked on for constantly. She posted the video to show people how the torments have affected her son, but she didn't.
Now, I'm not saying this kid isn't bullied. I'm not saying this video's fake. But when was this video taken? Because a 18-year-old dwarf is going to look the same as a 9-year-old dwarf. So this dwarf could be 18 years old, and this video is from when he was 9. And they used the video at the right time and the right opportunity. So let's watch a little bit more. I'll explain.
Expect what happened next.
Quaden, you are stronger than you know, mate. And no matter what, you got a friend in me.
Hugh Jackman was one of many celebrities around the world to offer encouraging words to the child.
Just want to make sure that you're doing all right and make sure that your mum's on your side, we're on your side.
So did the country's National Rugby League, which invited Quaden to an exhibition match.
He said it was going from the worst day of his life to the best day of his life, so I think that sums it up perfectly.
American comedian Brad Williams, who also has dwarfism, started a GoFundMe account to send Quaden and his family to Disneyland. It raised more than $300,000.
Yeah, did you know that it cost almost 400 grand to go to Disneyland now? Give me a break. So what you don't know about this kid, let me show you. Alright, so let's check out a few photos of this this bullied victim. Just so you know, he scammed everybody. He's 18, has plenty of money, and yeah, everyone fell for it. Now, if I'm wrong, please source your link and explain why to me. Here's an Instagram. Deleted captions pertaining to his 18th birthday. So she's saying that this guy is 18. This dwarf is actually 18, even though in the bullied video he's supposedly 9. And like I said, an 18-year-old dwarf looks the same as a 9-year-old dwarf. So that video could easily be from when he was bullied as a 9-year-old, has been living fine and mighty as an actor or whatever, and then, you know, they bust out that video at the right time to get, you know, more money, go viral, get fame, blah, blah, blah. Actor, extra, model, influencer. Yeah, because when I was growing up, I always aspired to be an influencer on the internet. Stupid job title. There you go. This guy crying and saying he's bullied and he wants to kill himself as an actor? What? There's his mom. She was on the news smiling earlier. I think in the clip I just showed you, she was smiling before this. And I'm going to show another clip after I show you all these little pictures here. Yeah, there he is. What did this person say? Such a touching mother-son moment. Makes your heart just melt, doesn't it? Trendsetters. Such a lovely little 9-year-old. I see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This is supposedly him. I can't verify this. I don't know. It could be. It could be just a troll account. Nothing would surprise me. Y'all fools got finessed. Thanks for the Disney trip. This, I don't buy it. But whatever. What is he, drinking? This is a 32-year-old dwarf pretending he's 9 and 18. What the hell is going on? Ah, yes. That's a bunch of other photos. A 9-year-old's body. Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. I know dwarfs are probably like that. So I'm just saying, this guy is probably literally at the least 18. And this video isn't even as good as the other videos calling this little dwarf out. I'm just putting this on 153 so you guys can look into it, because it's starting to go viral. I figured I would have seen a video on 153 by now, but I'm gonna upload this one real quick. Let me show you one more thing from the news today. And this is from the nightly news like an hour ago. And in this telecast, are they going to be telling you about all the people online who are starting to question this? And how, like, there's people who aren't truthers that are posting, hey, this little kid has finessed y'all, he's scamming you. So is the news going to be reporting and saying, hey, people have caught on to this fake bully story? And as I'm talking to this, I know all of you who have eyes to see are fixated on the 33! 33! You kidding me? Come on! What are you doing wearing a Larry Bird jersey? That's way before your time. This guy's 37 years old.
A story now that has touched millions around the world. It's about a 9-year-old boy who has been bullied, and whose family shared a video that's prompted an outpouring of support. Here's Joe Fryer with that.
9 years old, my ass. This video is 9 years old. This kid ain't 9 years old. This dwarf's not 9 years old.
It's not easy to watch.
You don't even do anything.
An Australian boy's agony recorded and posted online, collecting more than 23 million views.
And this is
23 million views, that's the number you use. 23, another 33.
the impact bullying has on a 9-year-old kid that just wants to go to school, get an education, and have fun.
Quaden Bayless was born with a form of dwarfism. His mother says the bullying gets so
Yeah, these are pictures when he's like 1, 2, and 3.
bad, Quaden is considered
Now here he is, what, today or when he was a kid? Because he looks the same today as he did when he was, I don't know, 9?
suicide. They shared this video to raise awareness, and so far the response has been overwhelming.
Quaden, you are stronger than you know, mate.
Yeah, get the celebrities
And
behind him.
no
400
matter what,
grand!
You got a friend in me. So, everyone, let's please be kind to each other.
From fellow Australian Hugh Jackman to actor Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
It's gonna get better.
All kinds of stars are sending messages of support, including comedian Brad Williams, who also has dwarfism. He started a GoFundMe page raising money to send Quaden to Disneyland. The goal was $10,000. They've raised more than $375,000.
He said it was going from the worst day of his life
Look how happy she is. She's so happy.
to the best
It's the best day of your life.
day of his life.
Oh my god. I don't know what the numerology is on their names. Haven't looked into it. You tell me.
So I think that sums it up perfectly.
Quaden first made
He said it was going from the worst day of his life to the best
I'm trying to see these symbols on this guy's shirt.
day of his life. So I think that sums it up perfectly.
Quaden first made headlines in 2016, speaking out about bullying. 4 years later, it's clear his mission is far from over, as he told an Australian station.
You get bullied to stand up for yourself and don't listen what they say.
Now he's got it.
I feel like they took a bunch of videos on this kid, and he's older than they say he is. So they're using older. It's manipulation, man. This is crazy. I'm gonna look into this more.
You get bullied to stand up for yourself and don't listen what they say.
Now he's got an army of supporters standing right beside him. Joe Fryer, NBC News.
A reminder, there is a
He's got an army of supporters standing.
Is it maybe a lion? I don't know. They be lying. But check out the story. Look into it. It's pretty crazy.
Right beside him. Joe Fryer, NBC News.
reminder, there is a lot of goodness out there.
Yeah,
Harry and-
sure there is, bud.